The early bird gets the fattest worm. We all know this saying, and it's true. Like, the meme coin space has been dying out over the past couple of months, but luckily for you guys, as a person who has made a significant amount of money this year alone, in 2025, I've made a good amount of money with launching meme coins instead of trading them, and hence why I'm making this video to basically expose the mainstream advice and why most of you are losing money and the right way to do it. So just want to start off on Photon over here to show you Pump.Fun, how it has been dying out more and more recently. And if you look at the market caps nowadays, they're all at 5K, 4K. Launch time is every second, so lower market caps. Liquidity is also around 10K. Everything's pretty much capped and everything's just getting spammed. So the whole space is very saturated and 90% of the coins are rugs. So we want to launch on Radium. This is what I use because if you go on Radium, you can see these launches are way less regular. And the market caps for these, as you can see, this one's almost at 1 million, 860K, 766K. There you go, 36 million, 100 million. And the liquidity is also absolutely cooking. So in the past, we know that we had to code our own coins or pay developers to launch our coins on Radium because Radium is a very official DEX. It's what I like to call an HQD, a high quality dev who launches on Radium, compared to Pump.Fun, which is an LQD, as you might have guessed it, a low quality developer. So how do we become these HQDs and launch on Radium? Well, we clearly don't know how to code, and I'm guessing you, the viewers watching this, also don't know how to code. So I'll share a website that a friend of mine showed me in the beginning of this year called coinflare.fun, which is a no coding required Solana token creator. As you guess by the name, you can launch a coin on Radium without needing to code. So it's basically like paying other people, but the site does it for you. And be careful, there's a lot of scam websites out there. So duplicates of this website, but there are drainers, so be careful to watch out for them. I'm not affiliated with this site in any way, shape, or form. I'm just showing you this because it works, and it's personally what I use because as you can see, I've already made so many launches on this website, and this is one of my new wallets connected here, so it's a new account, and I'm just gonna show you how I do it. So there's actually a couple of features here. One that I really like is the copy trending coins feature. So we're dipping more into the territory of, the narratives. So, what narrative is still doing well. There's many ways you can figure this out. You can go on Deck Screener and you can see what is Degenzilla, let's say, is trending right now. So we can go on, Kings of the Hills of Pump.Fun, so coins that are actually doing really well. And we can just copy them and paste them. There's a little button here that sends you straight to Pump.Fun. As you can see, of course, it's a Pump.Fun coin, so it's a rug. However, if I was to be very lazy and I didn't want to look for a narrative and make my own coin, I would just click create coin over here. I would just press click create. There would be a few warning signs. I would say proceed anyway. And I just click confirm. I've done this many times in my videos before. I won't show you a clip because I'm lazy. I'm not going to edit this video a lot. I'm just saying that there's a video linked at the end of this video in the top right corner around somewhere here. You can just skip to the end of this video. Or there will be a link to a video where I actually do a demonstration of how I do this. However, after you would do this, you would basically have this coin. Instead of having to copy the name, the description, finding the full quality resolution PNG image, copying the socials, whatever, yada, 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 you do it in one click because, as you guys know, the meme coin space is all about fast pace, where every second matters. So you can do this and then create a liquidity pool for the coin that you just duplicated, or you can create your own coin. So you would do it as any other platform. I would make my ticker, I would make my name, upload a random image. Let's just use, I don't know, this one for example. I would keep the decimals at 9, the supply at 1 billion, and the description, as I've shown in my previous videos with I have also guides on my YouTube channel on how to come up with narratives, make a good description, and I usually say to all my, community and the people who text me in my Telegram that you need to go into ChatGPT and ask it for a Gen Z style 80 words limit description. So you go into GPT and you basically ask it to write this. It's free and you will get a good description. And then, as I've said in my previous videos as well, you can make an official website, you can create your own Twitter, you can use fake ones. It doesn't really matter. None of this really matters. It all depends on your strategy, how big you want your launch to be, how much money you want to make. So one thing that I use as a rule of thumb always is the fact that you keep these selected. You don't have to have this selected because nobody looks at creator information anyway. However, these have to be selected because if you don't have these selected, they're grayed out like mint and freeze. Your coin, you see these red flags right here. See, there's 3 red flags. So nobody's buying into these coins. Okay, they're buying into this one, but the liquidity, the coin is gonna be, looking a lot like a scam coin if you have these unselected, because you can mint the tokens, you can print more supply, you can update. Basically, people are not going to trust their money with your coin if you have these unselected. So make sure these are selected. And from there on, you just click create coin as I've shown you before. And it's going to get it's not going to get launched. It's going to pop up here on this website. It's not going to be like 1 second ago. It's not going to be it's not going to pop up on Photon just yet. So don't go texting me in my Telegram or commenting down in the description below like retards. Why is my coin not launching? Because you have to create a fucking liquidity pool for it to launch. So this is the coin that I created some time ago, XGAI, whatever. And let's say I created a coin right now that I copied from Pump.Fun, Amber. It would say Amber right here. So, or the abbreviation, it would just say AM, Amber, whatever. And here you click 90%. So out of the 1 billion, you control 900 million tokens. This is pretty straightforward. This is the part where you make money. So here, depending on how much you control, it depends how much money you make. So before anything happens and you make a lot of money with other people buying into your coin, you have to first put some money into your own coin. So you don't have to worry, you will get this money back. I recommend anywhere from 0.2 to 3.5, or sometimes 1 Solana is fine. So you just put 1 Solana or however much you want. You can do 0.3. You click create pool. And again, there's going to be some warning signs. Don't worry. This website is brand new, so it's not checked by Phantom officially yet. So what you will need to do is basically wait until it creates. So you put in however much you want, you'll get this money back, don't worry, because you're the first buyer. And then boom, your coin is going to get launched over here. So let's say this is my coin, and as you can see, people are already buying in. So somebody bought 1k. So let's say, I've done this in my videos before, it climbs, it goes down, it climbs, it goes down, it climbs, it goes down. And when it starts to stay around the same price range, this is how you know you've reached the plateau. So this is what I call the peak. And once you reach the peak, so you know you're not going to go any higher than this, this is the perfect time for you to, do the following action, which I'm not going to pronounce, but you can read it out loud. I don't condone any actions taken in this video. This is just an educational video. I'm just showing you how people make a lot of money rug pulling meme coins. So this is what they would do. They would go back here, and after people put their money, so all of this money from other people would be stored right over here in my Radium pools. I would click refresh. So I would update the website. I would click refresh. There would be this token. It would be popped up right here. And there'll be a little minus button. I might actually show you a clip right now where I click on the minus button and then I remove 100% of the liquidity. So if I was the owner of this coin, I would make, well, this is more like 12.4K in liquidity. I would make $12.4 thousand in one launch. So I would click confirm and it would go right back into my wallet. And this is a method you just rinse and repeat. It's dead easy. So as you can see, this guy just did it. He rugged the coin. And as you can see, it works. Everyone is fucking doing it. And I suggest you do it as well. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Also check the pinned comment for my free Telegram, where you can ask your questions. Make sure to like and subscribe to not miss further videos, and watch my channel for more educational videos.